start value?
Well, her start value was only a 9.7. She missed some connections.
Amy has been phenomenal today. 9.725 and 9.537.
Her coach, Mark Young, said sometimes they've been criticized for not going to all the practices, but he said, I've been with her for 19 years since she was 3 years old.
Can you imagine? Amy Chow is the #1 gymnast here tonight. If you took only the scores, and it's only 2 rotations, but still that's significant for a gymnast who really hedged like all the other members of the Magnificent Seven until it was almost too late to rededicate themselves to returning to the Olympic Games. And actually, with a 9.5 and change, Amy Chow could pass Kristen Maloney of all people in the standings. Bella continues to take it all in. Right now in Boston, Shannon Miller was expected to be ready to compete on beam, but in her first vaulting attempt tonight, she injured a knee and had to withdraw. Does Bella Caroli find some way to make her one of the 2 alternates? And is that why he has 2 alternates for a situation just like this? We'll find out before the night is done. Meanwhile, after our coverage tonight on NBC, join Tim Daggett and Elfie Schlegel for a live talk. Hear the comments from all interested party and interviews from Beth Ruyak. Plus, post your own comments in the chat room at NBCOlympics.com. Amy Chow has surprisingly moved into 2nd place in front of an amazing crowd here in Beantown. She has slid into 2nd in front of Kristen Maloney. Jamie Dancer solidly in 4th. Morgan White is where she's been in 5th. Dominique Dawes jumps ahead of Vanessa Atler into 6th. Alyssa Beckerman is back to 8th. Now remember, at the conclusion of this Olympic trials, which for Vanessa Atler is coming up in about a 90-second span, Bella Caroli and 3 members of the committee are going to pick 6 names. It doesn't have anything to do with the standings at all, although in many ways it probably will. What has Vanessa Atler done to her status here tonight?
I think one of the big question marks is coming into this competition, we thought the voids that she would fill for this team are vault and floor exercise. But after her performance on vault, I mean, the door's wide open. If you ask me, I think Dominique Dawes could fulfill that role. And I find it interesting that Bella said Dominique Dawes' vault tonight was critical. She hit them tonight.
She has either been climbing Mount Olympus or Heartbreak Hill. We'll know in a short while. It's like she's had the flu. Tim, you know, it started on the unevens, and now it's spread to just about every apparatus.
I was just ready to say, as she's finishing her triple twist, that this is the best, most aggressively performed routine for Vanessa Atler all evening, maybe all weekend. And then she kind of gets funky in the air on that triple full. Golly.
Back to Elise Ray as she wraps her Olympic trials up on the beam.
Bella's really looking to this athlete to carry the weight of this team heading into Sydney. She will, no question, be an all-around athlete there.
Where did that come from?
I was going to say, of all athletes in this competition tonight, she probably had the least amount of pressure on her.
And leading by 1.13 over Amy Chow. That will not destroy her Olympic dream.
You know, maybe she's just pooped. This is the 8th event in a very rough 48-hour emotional period. Vanessa Atler, 9.437 on the floor.
Well, you know, once again, she opened the door. She's capable on vault, on floor, of getting not 4.37s, but 9.775s. And I just don't know what they're going to do. If they go straight by the numbers, this thing gets a little bit crazy, I got to tell you, because there's no question this team is weakest on vault. You got to fill that hole.
Well, it's out of Vanessa Atler's hands.